So today, my friends, I have an interesting one for you. We're putting the all-new Milwaukee Gen 4 impact driver up against Flex. And I'm doing it with my evil twin. Why do you always wear the same clothes as me? Let's just get this video started. All right, so here's what we got going on, my friends. Today, we got the all-new Milwaukee Gen 4 impact driver. All in all, some pretty good updates from the Gen 3. Today, we're gonna look at all the specs, we're gonna talk about pricing, and we're gonna use and abuse, but can it hold its own against the newcomer, Flex? One of the newest tool brands to the market, but yet coming in surprising power and known for basically leading the industry with their stacked lithium new battery technology. But will Flex against Milwaukee? Get it? Flexing against. It's funny. Today we will use and abuse. Only one can win this tool duel, but you know what I say? Let's get it started. Oh, and if you could smash that like button, well, that'd be real nice like. All right, so here's the setup. This is what we got going on here today. On the Flex, we're using a 24-volt stacked lithium. On the Milwaukee IA, we're using the 6.0 high output battery. We have a bunch of those sweet half-inch lag screws. We have some 3/8 6-inch long headlock screws. We have the world's most famous treated 6x6 with no pilot holes. This single treated 6x6 with no pilot holes ran me $78,000. Damn, wood prices are still very expensive. Evil twin, are you ready to complete this tool duel? Shut up. Okay, up first, specs. Let's take a look at the Flex. All right, so here we go. No low speed, low up to 1900, 2700 on medium, and 4000 on high. Impact rate up to 4,450 IPM. Max torque 2,500 inch-pounds. Quick eject, call it. Tool length, you're looking at 4.7 inches, and weight only 2.7 pounds. You got 3 different speed settings and 2 different automatic modes on this tool right here. You got not 1, but 2 ball bearings inside this collet to prevent the bits from slipping out. And of course, it is brushless. Now, this got one other cool thing that maybe you don't care about, but I do. I enjoy using it. You push that button and the collet automatically opens up for you. I literally spent 24 hours of my life one day just playing with the button. Now, on the website, it says you got a 5-year end-to-end warranty, but a little bit lower on that page, well, it says if you register your tools 30 days up to or on December 31st, 2022, well, it's a limited lifetime warranty. And that's real nice like. All right, now we're looking at the brand new Gen 4 Milwaukee impact driver. $10 cheaper than the Flex at $149. Definitely lighter at 2.2 pounds without the battery. 3,900 RPM. 2,000 inch-pounds of torque. You got 4 modes of self-control. 3 of those are speeds, and 1 is an auto. Now, it literally states on the Home Depot site that the Milwaukee M18 Fuel 1/4-inch hex impact driver is the most powerful and fastest driving impact driver. They don't state that it's in the M18 class that they're the most powerful. It's stating that it's the most powerful and fastest driving impact driver on the market. I like the 3 new LED light designs in the front, and you also got the 2 ball bearings in the collet, just like the Flex, instead of 1 ball bearing like they had on the 3rd gen. Definitely brushless, definitely feels good in the hands. Now, I do want to let you know before we get started, other than the LED lights up in the front and the ball bearing in the collet, there's really not a huge difference when it comes to the Gen 3 and the Gen 4. However, there is a size difference between the Flex. This is the over-the-top view. The Flex is a little bit bigger. That said, the Milwaukee Gen 4 is so small that anything looks big to it. So I do want to let you know, I do want to point it out that the Flex is a tad bigger. Oh, here we go. Battery going in on the Milwaukee. What about the Evil? Look how cool he looks right there. Look at that slow motion replay. Here it goes. The Evil twin putting the Flex battery. He's ready to go. It cannot get any more serious between the two of us, myself and the Evil twin. Stop it. All right, first up, 6-inch screw. Speed 1. Here we go. Not pushing down at all. Now, on the left, the Milwaukee, I'm running that Evil twin on the right with the Flex. And here's what's going on. The Flex is actually taking the lead when it comes to driving down that lag screw. Again, that's a 3/8, 6-inch long. The Milwaukee on the left-hand side, when I was operating it, was actually spinning a little bit, and then it would actually bump, go a little bit faster. It wasn't a controlled impact. It was very strange. However, the flex, it hit perfectly every single time, and I was still able to drive down. It got to the point I couldn't drive that screw down anymore with the Milwaukee IA. Now, this is where I left it. You can see the flex definitely drove the screw down a lot further than the Milwaukee did, and the flex would have kept going if I wanted to. It just would have taken forever. So now we're gonna do speed 2. Speed 2, I'm gonna run the flex, and Evil Twin is gonna run the Milwaukee IA. All right, here we go. Speed 2, and whoa, the Milwaukee Gen 4 taking out a lead on the flex. And it's bringing it down. Yep, it is done. And the flex is still going on speed 2. What about bringing these things out? Did he just say no pilot horse? He mocking me? Whoa, the Milwaukee is beating the flex, bringing it out on speed 2. What about speed 3? I literally can't do this with you anymore. Yeah, no pilot hole. No pilot hole, no pilot hole. Wow. Doesn't get any closer than that. All right, let's take them out. Speed 3, 3, 2, 1. Real nice like. Now it's time to test the automatic mode. So when it comes to the automatic mode, Flex has 2 different settings. And the Milwaukee IA only has 1. Could you stop mocking me? Shut your pie hole. All right, so let's do the auto first. There's 2 different settings as mentioned. This is the first setting, it's a lower setting here. So it's probably just going to drive it down a little bit, find that tension, and then stop. 3, 2, 1. Wow, okay. So that's full on, man. I mean, setting 2 is probably going to be the one that just finds a little bit of tension and stops. Oh, remember, no pilot hole. Just finish this one off. So that's just straight up, you know, the first mode, it just sinking those things. And then I think once it hits that limit, it just, you know, cuts it off. The second mode's a little bit more forgiving. Once you start building up that tension on there, well, that's when it pretty much stops and it's a little bit more refined. Let's do the Milwaukee IA. I'm gonna do the Milwaukee IA because your face is stupid. 3, 2, 1. I like that one better. So I can't believe I'm actually going to agree with the Evil Twin. Why would you waste that? Wuss. So I guess I'm gonna finish this video up. The Flex is pure out power, like me. However, so is the Milwaukee. That damn thing really impressed me. Well, they're both pretty much neck and neck. You see, not only does it have power, it's a little bit smaller. Why would you do that to my drink? I was really thirsty. Shut up. You are evil. I like the auto feature better on the Milwaukee. Again, it's a little bit more refined, still has tons of power. That said, the Milwaukee, the hammer, just doesn't feel as consistent as the Flex. You know, it's just not an even flow. Where the Flex, it really never missed a beat. That was a very strange first test. It's a little bit bulkier, a little bit heavier. Yeah, a little bit, but not much. I also like that sweet, sweet light on the Milwaukee. Much better than I do on the Flex down here. This to me is sort of old school. For a newer brand, I'd like to see that up here. I also do like this automatic release. A lot of people probably don't care, but I do, and that's all that matters. Milwaukee doesn't have that. It makes me sad. So let me boil it down to you. Does the Milwaukee feel better in the hands? Yes, but this still feels good in the hands. A little bit heavier, a little bit bulkier, but not by much. They both have tons of power. As far as it goes with the hammering, this one here felt a little bit more consistent to me. And I wish the automatic mode was a little bit, well, less powerful. Unlike me, where I'm 100% power all the time. At the end of the day, these are both best buys. Do what you want. Bye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out this video right here, because if not, you'll end up crying like a baby. I hate his face.